Welcome back to Teresa's Dead. My name is Teresa and I'm very much alive. I have an awful garbage, filthy, disgusting mouth, so pure discretion is advised. But if you're not into that, or weird in general, baby, this isn't the place for you. Feel free to X out the video here. No harm, no foul, but I'll remember our time fondly. It's just that kind of a day. Welcome to New Makeup Nonsense Bingo, where the fun certainly has to end. No, it never ends here. We're always perpetually in a fun mood. Sort of. Anyway, if you have never seen New Makeup Nonsense Bingo, I don't know why I have to have it sound like that, but I feel like I need to. If you've never heard of it before, what is this accent? If you've never heard of it before, essentially this is a new makeup release video that was created by my wonderful friend Imperfectly Am. Essentially this is a new makeup release video, except, I think I already said that twice, whatever. I started drinking early. Listen, it was rough. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, so essentially this is a new makeup release video, except instead of just talking about the products, instead we call upon the products as if we were playing bingo. We use a random number generator, we have a couple of adult libations, and I usually just yell for about an hour. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's both. So that said, here are the possible makeup products that I may or may not be talking about. Here's my new bingo card. And without further ado, welcome to New Makeup Nonsense Bingo. Cheers, y'all. I'm having a couple stiff cockies tonight. Okay. In honor of Marisol from Real Housewives of Miami. Okay. A lot of people ask what I'm drinking, and what I'm drinking, my children. You're my children. What I'm drinking is a little bit of emotional damage from Gamer Subs, which is absolutely delicious, and plus I am emotionally damaged. And Tito's vodka. Why? Because it's delicious. And most other vodkas taste like we have a lot of makeup. We have a lot. And I am so thoroughly excited. I really am. So let's see what's the first makeup product that I pulled today. Also, I don't know why I keep going back and forth between this really weird Southern woman. I don't know. I sound like I talked to anybody today that had a Southern accent. I don't even know where the voice is coming from. I guess it's just the voices in my head. Okay. All right. Anyway, see, I can't stop. No, I know why. I've been watching a lot of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I was kind of behind. Listen to Sutton Stracks talk. It sometimes just gets stuck in my brain and I can't help it. Stop. All right, what makeup are we gonna talk about today, bitch? Why am I calling you bitch? That's so rude. Okay, let's talk about this one. Hard candy. Hard candy and Girl Scout scented collection. Okay, I have a question. Hi, is this really Girl Scouts? Because it kind of looks janky. Like they can't, so wait, I'm confused. Like you can't call it like Thin Mint? Is it a Thin Mint? That's a Thin Mint, right? Do they make Thin Mints? I don't like mint and chocolate because I don't believe they belong together. I know. Unsubscribe now. But that is the most disgusting thing in the world. Alex disagrees, but what does he know? He likes mint and chocolate together. They're called Thin Mints, yeah. All right, I'm not crazy. Don't try to gaslight me. Girl Scouts. Okay, anyway, I say this because it's called Mint Explorer eyeshadow palette. And it also doesn't look like a Thin Mint. Wait, does it look like it? No, it does. Yeah, it is a Thin Mint. Never mind. I wouldn't know because I don't eat them. Okay. In my mind, they were like more like a rectangle shape. Okay. Anyway, all this to say, I asked that question because I don't like the names of the palettes. Like you have Caramel Queen. Like I guess that's supposed to be, oh God, what are the flavors? Listen, I am the worst fat person right now. I should know my flavors, like the back of my hand. What are these called? Are they called caramel? No, they're Samoa's. Caramel Delight. So I guess there was a name change? Okay. Wait, are they two different kind of cookies? Probably. Okay. But all right, so Caramel Delights or Samoa's. Pretty sure there's probably a reason why there's a name change. I don't feel like reading into it right now. I don't have the time, but I will do my research afterwards, okay? But wait, now I gotta figure out why did they stop calling them stuff? It's probably because it's probably not a good thing to call it that. That's probably why it's called that. This article is so long. Give me the cliff notes, please. 2 bakeries are responsible for making cookies for the Girl Scout troops. Okay. Why certain cookies look the same but have different names. Girl Scouts explain the company does business with both of these licensed bakers whose recipes and ingredients may differ slightly. Okay. Oh, Caramel Delights only have 140 calories while Samoa's have 150. Okay. Samoa's have 2 more grams of fat than Caramel Delights. Okay. That's it? That's because it's 2 different bakeries? I thought, okay, I feel better. I thought it was going to be like this whole thing. And then I was going to be like, wow. Why did not know this? Okay. That was a long walk. I really thought it was going to be like something really like, no, this is the reason why we can't call it this anymore. Okay, it's 2024, okay? Like a lot of things change and we need to stay abreast of the changes, okay? And I just wanted to make sure that I was good and I'm good. 2 different bakeries, nothing else, okay? Anyway, this looks janky. It looks janky, but it's also kind of cute. It's a little scuffed and I kind of like it, but I don't know if I want to completely commit because these didn't even include the best cookie of them all, which is a tag-along, okay? I don't give a shit what you say. Tag-alongs are like I was about to say the apex predator. That literally makes no sense. You know what? They are the apex predator, okay? Predators, but they are the apex predator, okay? They are. They're eating up all these other cookies. They just allow the other cookies to take center stage, okay? Because they just don't want the fame to get to their head. That's what they keep telling themselves. So I'm kind of bummed that cookie's not represented here. I don't know, like I'm not loving it. I want to love it more. The other thing that, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever tried anything from Hard Candy before. Hard Candy to me is like such a nostalgic brand because I remember growing up in like the 80s and 90s and reading my like YM and my Sassy magazines and all kinds of. And I always remember seeing Hard Candy have some sort of like advertisement and I would be like, that's so cool. And I never got it, never bought it, never did anything, okay? Because when I was reading that, I was like, I was about to say sucking on my Bonnie Bell lip gloss. But it wasn't lip gloss, it was lip balm. And I wasn't sucking on it. I just put my foot in my mouth every time, don't I? A lot of people tag me in this, which I thought like, that's really sweet, thank you. Thank you so much. And maybe I should try it. Because people have said a lot of good things about Hard Candy. They've also said a lot of bad things about Hard Candy. But I don't know if this is like the first collection I want to try. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So what we have here is we have 3 eyeshadow palettes for about $10 a piece. Mint Explorer, Buttery Bestie, fucking gross, Caramel Queen. Then we have the Cookie Glazed Lip Marker, $7 a piece. You have Coconut Caramel. Oh, there's Trefoil. There's a name. There's a Thin Mint. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Then we have a Sweet Hydration Lip Repair Oil in Thin Mint, Coconut Caramel, and Trefoil. Where is my tag-along? Okay, I can't. So then you have Face Icing Highlighter. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Anything that says icing, sign me the up. Oh, look at that little thingy. Is that a thingy? What is that thingy? What are you? Oh, it looks like a little puff, but it also looks like a shamrock. Why do we have shamrock? What the fuck is this? Okay. So we have a handshake nail stickers. I wasn't a part of the Girl Scouts. I don't even think we had Girl Scouts. I think they were brownies, right? I wasn't a part of it. I think it was too fat for the uniform. We didn't even try, okay? Like, I did 1 year of karate and then that ended. All right, that's literally, I mostly played Little League baseball. I was the only girl. And not softball. I played baseball. Okay, just saying. You give a f. We have a Mint Canvas Mint Primer for $7, a Cookie Batter Mascara, a Cookie Trio Plush Headband, and a Trefoil Plush Headband. Kind of like the headband. I like the headband, and I think that is a teeny tiny little sponge that looks like a shamrock. So I need to go, where is this? Can I like go see it? I want to see if it's at my local Walmart because I want to see if I can just like look at this stuff in person. But I also need to try some stuff from Hard Candy. Like I need to do like a video, like a full face of Hard Candy because I want to see if Hard Candy is really where it's at. Like if it kind of holds up to this like really beautiful nostalgic memory that I have where I felt like the makeup was probably going to be like way too cool for me, or it's just gonna be okay. And then it's like, never meet your heroes, kids, you know? So I don't know. I love being disappointed. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But in the meantime, what we're gonna call this is a foon. We're gonna call this a food themed makeup item. Because bitch, this is a food themed makeup item. Keep on keeping on. Next. The next product is, ooh, from NYX. I really, really want to try this. This excites me in my nethers. My makeup and makeup puss are very puffy. So these are $10 a piece. There are 8 shades. They are the Butter Melt Bronzer. Melt into the skin, delivering a buttered up bronze finish and silky smooth skin. Soft, I was about to say slow glow. Slow glow. Geez, soft glow shades infused with mango butter. Mango butter, that's new. Shea butter and almond butter. Oh, all those shades are sold out. Okay. Okay. I'm going to wait for this to come to Ulta or something like that then because I do want to try this, but now there is no reason for me to pick it up because it's already sold out. But I like this because I am a huge fan of like dusty rose bronzers. And to me, I think the best one has been Jones Road. Jones Road is one of the best bronzers I've ever tried in my whole life. And if they ever stop making that bronzer, I will riot. I will up. I don't care. Okay. I don't give a f. I love that bronzer so much and I love that rosy tone and I love that there are just really kind of beautiful colors in this bronzer that almost kind of actually mimic a little bit of like eyeshadows, and I do really love a good dusty musty pinky eyeshadow or mauve or mauve, whatever the f you want to call it. So this really, really interests me. Now the question is, what colors would I try? And I feel like I kind of want to try at least like 2 of them. I want to try like the first 2 and potentially maybe number 4. I wish I could like swatch them. Oh, the brush is cute too. Bitch, I like that little brush. All right. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Which one is this one? This one was number 2. Yeah. I want to try definitely 1 and 2. I feel like 4 is definitely going to be too deep for me. Yeah. Okay. I don't know who the f I'm fooling here. Okay. Who are you fooling, bitch? Okay. You look like a bag of teeth. No, no, no. So we're going to definitely do 1 and 2, but I feel like I'm going to gravitate towards 2 because 1, interestingly enough, on the model, it looks like, and this is for fair, right? Looks kind of, I don't know, pulling like warmish, right? Am I crazy? It looks a little warm. But number 2 looks more like similar to what I'm used to for Jones Road. Anyway, I'm also kind of curious to see if this is going to be like a dupe for it too. Because Jones Road, well, it's not the most expensive thing in the world. I can understand why people just don't want to try it, right? Like, I don't know, like Jones Road, I like Jones Road, but they kind of are a little pretentious. Not as pretentious as some other brands out here that are just ridiculous, but like, I don't know, I kind of feel like they're a little hoity-toity. But I also kind of like that about them. They're like a little bit of a mean girl. And like, I just want to be their friend. You know, like that's kind of how I feel about Jones Road. But whatever. I try to call them out in their like what the foundation. That was That was garbage. Anyway, I like this. I'm interested in it. I want to put this all over, I'm going to say my butthole. But yeah, I guess I could put it over my butthole. I love a rosy moment. This sounds good. I was about to say rosebud. That's what I was thinking in my head, which is not a good moment because that is a bad day. All right. The f is wrong with me? Any case, I am excited. This looks fun and I can't wait my face up with it. So I'm just gonna wait for it to come to Ulta and then I'm gonna go ham. So expect a review whenever the f it shows up. But in the meantime, I'm gonna call this, what am I gonna call this? Put it on my face because I actually want to put this all over my face and butthole. Next. Okay, here's the deal. I like the palette. I hate the cover. And if I was drunk, like really, really, really drunk, I'd probably order this because this feels like a drunk purchase to me. So this is from CXC Beauty. This palette is called the Out of Luck palette, where mystic greens and earthy blacks meet the luxurious sheen of champagne and the refined subtlety of taupe grays. With a rich pigmentation and velvety texture, a magical night or shimmer. Wait, what? Hold on, wait, let me do that again. With rich pigmentation, I should have also brought my glasses, but I didn't. Rich pigmentation and velvety texture, a magical night or shimmer with the elusive promise of a leprechaun's gold. $59. I love the palette. I think the palette's really pretty. And I am a sucker for like these kind of mutiny greens, silvers, and just kind of grungy gold in general. I really think this is cute. Now, technically, it feels like two different palettes and then they're just kind of met in the middle by that like one row. So it's weird. It's like I see it as like, okay, a 9-pan, a 3, and then a 9-pan. So maybe the more I look at it, the more I'm like, oh, I don't know, but only because I'm not drunk enough. If I was truly drunk, I'd be like, that's great. But here's the thing, this is what stops me. I hate the cover. I hate the cover. I think it's one of the most ugliest things I've ever seen. And it just looks so stupid. It looks stupid and it sucks because I feel like it's basically like, all right, say we're gonna grade this palette, right? I wanna start with 100. It took potentially like a, I don't know, from the color story, I'll give the color story a 90, right? We'll give it a solid 90. But when I look at that cover, it brings it down to like a 65. Like, I don't know. Like, it's the kind of thing where I just would want to put something on top of it. Like, I just think it's so not cute. I mean, what is cute about it? Actually, I mean, have we all not seen the movie Leprechaun? Leprechaun's a great movie. Okay. Oh, Jennifer Aniston, pre-nose job. Okay, I love that movie. And it just feels like such an insult to Warwick Davis at this point. And I kind of feel like for the $59 price tag, I actually would have respected this more if it was just like a solid green cover. Like, and had just really nice text that said Out of Luck. I actually think I would have respected that more. I don't even think you need the leprechaun. Like it takes away from like how cool this could potentially be. And that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks because I feel like, all right, here's my money. It's like, never mind. Like, just gonna put it back in my pocket because I don't know, like it's not cool. I don't like it. I just think it's really, really ugly. Even if I do this, I just like hide it just a little bit. God, that sucks. Like if I'm a little bit more, if I continue to drink this thing, maybe my tune will change. But I've never tried anything from CXC Beauty, so I don't really know I've heard of them. Let's go exploring. And listen, I know I'm being rough. Not everything is made for everybody, okay? Like, and that's totally fine. And please take what I say like in jest, because I feel like people are probably gonna get really upset. But like, you know, whatever, it's my opinion. Everybody's allowed to have their opinion and it's totally fine. I think it could have been much stronger without having the stupid leprechaun. Like, it's wild too because like, okay, wait, none of these palettes look familiar to me at all. But the designs of their older palettes or of their other palettes, they're fine. And again, I guess maybe they were trying to do something a little bit differently because it just seems like a lot of the times it's just kind of like a vague background and like, you know, their font or whatever the title of the palette is. So I guess maybe they just wanted to try something a little bit different by including a leprechaun. I don't know, like this could have been done better. You know what I actually would have taken it? This is what I would have taken. Like if you would have done like an ombre of like green, black into like green, right? That would have been kind of cute. Made it kind of more of like a sunburst moment where kind of the colors meet towards like the center. And then you had Out of Luck. I'll even take this tax at this point. You just have that there, maybe one clover, one 4-leaf clover, okay? The rest of it you don't need. So yeah, so hacking the, if I was a little bit more drunk, I definitely would buy this. So I'm like, whatever, who cares? I'll just toss the half of the palette away. I'll just slap a sticker on. Which I mean, I could technically do, just slap a sticker on and call it a day. I'm gonna think about that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna call this Drunk Me Would Buy It, because Drunk Me would buy it. Drunk Me loves a good clown purchase. And this kind of is a little bit of a clown purchase, a little bit. But the color story is actually really, really pretty, and that's why it doesn't make it a clown purchase. The cover makes it a clown purchase. But we're gonna be nice and say it's a drunk purchase. Next. The next product is, ooh, Rare Beauty, bitch. Okay. I do love me a good makeup bag. And y'all bitches, who tagged me? Panther Girl 500, thank you. Carly's Cozy Corner, thank you. Anyway, this is a puffy belt bag, a stylish and spacious belt bag in a classic black color, perfect for storing all your daily and makeup essentials, made with lightweight puffy nylon material and adjustable straps, features an easy to open zipper to access all your essentials, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is $35. We all know. Know that this is not going to fit everybody. You tell that this is not going to fit all waist sizes, okay? And for that, I feel like it's a no. It's a no for me. It's a little bit of a catfish moment. Also, like a drunk purchase too. I feel like if I was drunk enough, I probably would pick this up and then try to like sausage myself into it, which could be kind of funny. Also traumatic and traumatizing, but funny, right? I don't know. I feel like this is kind of one of those catfish moments in a way where I ordered this expecting to get this, but I feel like this is not going to be what I think it's going to be. I feel like it's going to be much cheaper than I realized. Now, I do love the puffy makeup bag that I do have from them. I think it's excellent quality. And not to say that this is going to be less than stellar, but I kind of feel like it is going to be less than stellar. I don't know. Just like, it's kind of it's a weird vibe. I wish this was white, or actually the cream color or whatever. I guess their brand color is like cream, right? I kind of wish this was like cream, but then again, that would be like super dirty, right? So like if you're going to be utilizing this all the time, this belt bag, then I guess it makes sense to make it black, right? But also like, it doesn't really feel like Rare Beauty, other than the fact that it's puffy. Like their logo is like, okay, on the lower side of the bag, but like, it doesn't feel like a Rare Beauty bag. Like it just feels like they just like kind of like stamped their name on like a thing that they saw on AliExpress. I was like, hey, can you make like at least like 30,000 units of these? Just charge $35. Meanwhile, it's only like probably $2 to produce. That's kind of how I feel about it. I don't know. It's a little bit of a cash grab, but it also is a little bit of a catfish too, because I feel like this is just one of those bags where you think that's what you're going to get, but you're not going to get it, and it's going to feel and look much, much cheaper. I don't know. I'm like torn on this because I really do like Rare Beauty's accessories. I think they're really, really cute, but I just kind of can't get behind this one. And like belt bags are pretty trendy, right? Like they have been trendy like the last few years. And I mean, listen, I have one that I love from Calpac, which, listen, if you're a big bitch like me, okay, Calpac is wonderful. It fits me. Glowing endorsement. You a big bitch like me? It'll fit you, okay? Lululemon? Maybe not so much. But definitely Calpac. And the colors are really cute. The Luca belt bag. This is not even like... It's not even sponsored, but the Luca belt bag is really cute. It's super fun. It has a lot of little fun pockets in there. And I love like wearing it across me, like as if I'm like European. You know, I just think it's so adorable. And I have it in like this green apple color. It's super pretty. Calpac, I'm telling you, Calpac is the brand. That's the brand. It's just so good. So good. Also hate that this kind of also feels like a Lululemon bag too, because I did buy a Lululemon bag, and I hate that the buckle looks so weird and it's so close to the front end of the strap that it's like, even if you do try to like style it across you, it looks so fugly with that goddamn stupid buckle. And that's what this is reminding me of too. So it's a little bit of like a copycat of that, except it's in a puffy version of it. This is so many things. It's like It's a copycat. It's a cash, I don't want to call cat. I feel bad calling Rare Beauty a cash grab because I feel like they haven't done anything so far to like claim that they're a cash grab. And they release these pieces periodically. It's not like all the time. So I'm going to take cash grab off the table. Okay. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to take it off the table. But I'm leaning more towards catfish. And catfish purely for the fact that you think you're going to get one thing and you're going to get something else. I feel like the quality is not going to be there for this one, which is a shame. So if you can find the makeup bag, and I'm talking about like the one that looks like a brain, like the puffy brain one. Oh, it's so good. Get the puffy brain one. People are like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, no. Just buy a cow pack, belt pack. Moral of the story. Anyway, we're gonna call this bitch catfish. Bye. Next. The next product is from, oh, you want me to tell you? Okay. It is from Glam. This is the Pretty and Pastels palette. Okay. First and foremost, I love Glaminatrix. I love them. I love them. I love them. Their palettes and their color stories are everything. Okay. And I am affiliated with the brand. Garbage. If you ever want to save money off your order, if you so choose to ever want to go down that route. Okay. It is there for you to use. It's an affiliate code. Okay, got that out of the way. Normally I get most of their releases in PR. I did not get this one in PR, and I'm okay with that because I just think this is an ugly palette. I think this is ugly. I don't like it. It's such a weird, it's a weird palette. It's weird. It reminds me of like a lot of different things. It reminds me of like the Glam Light ice cream cone palette, which I hated that one. But that Pastel Nightmare, like that one, it reminds me a little bit of like Blend Bunny. It reminds me a little bit of the Natasha Denona pastel palette. Like there's just a lot of things that it's kind of reminding me of. And then what's throwing me for the loop is like the dark matte at the bottom, and I think it's just that's me up. I think if they didn't have that and they had like maybe, I don't know, like a pink pastel color, maybe I'd be into it. I don't know, but like those dark mattes are just, ooh, I don't know why they're just really like affecting me in such a way where I'm like, I don't get it. But I do get it. Like I understand like, okay, it's kind of like more of like a monochromatic line, but it's just such, it's so stark. And I think that's what it is. It's like all the pastel colors from light to dark, there is like these little like subtle differences, right? And then when you get to like the last line, you're like, huh! Like it's just like somebody punched you in your face, and I don't like that feeling. I also don't love the color choices. Like the green, I love greens. I love greens. And these greens, I'm like, oh. It's like all different kinds of green. Like it kind of doesn't make any sense. The blues kind of make sense. The purples kind of make sense. That makes sense, right? The yellows, until you get to that red color, you're like, what the what is this? Why wouldn't it be like a burnt orange color? Like, okay, fine. The greens though, like, I don't like it. Listen, everyone's allowed to make mistakes. Everyone's allowed to make mistakes. And again, kind of coming back to my earlier comment, not everything is meant for everybody. So if you see this, your heart is singing a Disney song and like birds are landing on you, good for you. I'm happy for you. Okay, that's great. Again, this is just my opinion. And since this is Teresa's dad and not Stephanie's dad, then I don't kidding. I do care. Again, all in jest. But yeah, this is just, I don't know, like this is not it. This is probably one of their, in my opinion, a swing and a miss. Like this is just not the color story that I'm used to knowing from Glaminatrix. Glaminatrix really makes just beautiful things, and this just doesn't. It's leaving me scratching my head a lot. So yeah, I don't love this, but if you do want to pick it up, it is available this weekend. Feel free to use my code. Or don't. It's fine. It's totally fine. I get it. But use a code so you can save some money off your order. And this is $43 US or $65 with Australian monies. And yeah, I wish I liked this more, but I'm very happy that I didn't get it in PR. That said, what I'm going to call it on my bingo card, I'm going to call this hot garbage. Because I feel like it's hot garbage. Next. Can I tell you, there's something about this brand, this vacation brand, that I love. It's just that it's the nostalgia. It's the nostalgia aspect. I love this ad. Do I want this product? No, I have no interest in wanting this product. One time I went to the beach and I put some sort of Panama Jack on me. That was the worst decision I've ever made. I almost died of sun poisoning, okay? I can't bake myself. And so when I see it, it just makes me think, I'm baking myself. It really does. And how awful it was where I had to be thrown into the ocean because I was hallucinating. Okay, so yeah, this is instant vacation. Although I kind of do want to try this now. Actually, hold on. Maybe I kind of want to try this. Paradise in a Bottle SPF 30 Browning Lotion. A deluxe multitasking browning lotion that instantly delivers a bronze sun-kissed look while providing SPF 30 protection. Complete with skin-firming natural oils, a hint of self-tanning, I said tanning first, tanning technology, and a gourmand cocoa hazelnut scent. It's clear to see why leisureists from around the world are calling it paradise in a bottle. Made with natural mineral pigments. All right, $24. And I just, listen, I love the ad. It reminds me of seeing those old ass ads for like Coppertone, or like, maybe not Copper. Was Coppertone the one with the kid and the dog? That was weird. Not Coppertone. The other one, like Hawaiian Tropic. You know, I'm trying to like the other ones that would always just seem like a lady, always, I feel like in a yellow bikini or something like that. And you just kind of see like tan lines. Like, it's just, I love it. There's just something that is just so like 70s and 80s about this that it just makes me like so happy, and it makes me think of a time when I didn't have to like do adult things, and I love that. And for that, I want to buy it. But I don't know, like I kind of want to try, I don't know, like I'm kind of getting my feet wet with using bronzer drops and like things that, you know, make me look a little slightly cooked. So I don't know, maybe we should try this. I don't know if this is gonna be like the worst decision ever made, but I will say that I just love all of the advertisement team for vacation, because they really just know how to make like a real fun ad. I still think about like the SPF aerosol can that look like whipped cream. Like I still think about that. And like they just make effective ads. And that's like kind of makes me want to buy it. Even the bottle, everything about it. It just reminds me of a time where things were a lot easier. And for that, I say you get my money. You get my money. But I love this. I would love to know if anybody does use bronzer. Does anyone have any recommendations? And have they ever tried something like this? Curious. I like this. So I think with that said, we're going to call this nostalgia, because it's given me all the feels. It really is. And it's like literally flipping through a magazine right now. It's so good. And taking some weird quiz to see if I am a good lover or not. Even though I have no idea what any of those words really meant when I was a child. It was a wild time, the 90s. Next. Ooh, okay. This kind of piques my interest a little bit. So Urban Decay is coming out with a new foundation called Face Bond. Better than like Come On Me. I mean, I don't know. When I thought about like big bush eyebrows or like just bush in general, I thought the next one, of course, would just be like literally Come On Me. But no, it's not. It's called Face Bond. So there are 40 shades in this foundation. It's a foundation, serum, and setting powder all in one. What? Come closer. I don't know what the you just said. What does that even mean? Okay. This is an all-in-one product that's buildable, medium coverage with natural finish with 3% niacinamide. Setting powder, Ingress? Absorbs sweat and oil, ensuring that, oh wait, well, I think they fucked up the, okay, what? This is hard in my brain reading this. Ensuring that it lasts up to 24 hours, sweat and waterproof. Patent precision dropper. What the is this? When is this? Okay, we don't even know when this is coming out, but I need to try this though. I need to try this. I have never had much luck with Urban Decay, especially like, I think of like the Stay Naked foundation. Oh, that was bad. Bad boy. So I don't have a lot of hope for this, but I'm just intrigued by the fact that it's like a 3-in-1. I don't know where we're going in 2024. It's been a wild year. Like things that I've seen like within probably 5 years are coming back, but then you kind of having all these like weird all-in-one products where it's like interesting. Because when you think about it, right, you think about like, okay, it's like a foundation and a setting powder. Those are like two products, and even serum, right? They're like 3 different products at 3 different price points. So it's kind of nice that you're like, if they can do this right, they can do this right, then you are potentially maybe saving money, right? Because you don't need to use a setting powder if this does self-set. Like, I don't know. I'm curious. It's intriguing. But again, I don't have any hope because they always let me down. They just do. Like I can fuck with their eyeshadows. I can totally fuck with their eyeshadows. But when it comes to complexion stuff, they haven't cracked the code yet for me. So maybe this is it. I don't know, maybe a little bit of skincare in the foundation. Maybe that's the thing that's gonna like, fuck me up and make it seem that much more interesting. And the fact that anything that talks about, sweat and waterproof and all that. I live in a bog motherfucking state. Granted, I don't leave my house very often, right? But when I do have to leave my house, I'm immediately sweating. And if I can have another product, which I don't have many products that really does an amazing job in weather, if I can find something that actually lasts really well down here, so yeah. So this is I want to try for science only because my previous experience with Urban Decay complexion products is less than stellar. So I'm trying this bitch for science. Yeah. Next. So the next product is from Vanessa Myricks, and this is basically like, I know we talked about it last week or whatever, and again, if you've never tried the Groundwork palette, do yourself a favor, go pick it up. It is like so weirdly good. It really is. But they finally showed like the full picture of like what the palette's gonna look like, and I love it. It's good. It's an Ann palette. It's like a pretty Ann palette that I can't wait to slather all on my face. So I'm not really gonna spend too much time on it because y'all know, if you haven't seen last week's video, go watch it. What are you doing? Go watch it. I'm not gonna repeat myself. But I felt that it was important to include in this week's bingo because we only saw like, a little sliver. So now we get to see the full thing. I'm excited. And it's going to be available March 19th and it's $65. It's the same price as that last one. And yeah, I can't wait to try it. I'm so curious. I really hope the formula is exactly the same as the first Groundwork palette because that palette is gold. It's so good. It's so good. So yes, we love this. A++++++++++. We're gonna call it an Ann palette and we're gonna keep on keeping on. Next. Oh, speaking of sale. So Sephora is finally announcing that their spring savings event is going to be happening in April. So April 5th to the 15th is when it's going to be. And I imagine probably the first, couple of days, it's like Rouge, right? And then it's the VIB and then it's the Insider account. As you know, Sephora does like 2 of these sales, right? Through the year. So usually you have one in the spring, one in the fall. And they usually have another sale, usually around like Christmas and Thanksgiving. And then sometimes I'll like kind of have like ad hoc. Oh, I love that word, ad hoc. Ad hoc sales that kind of can give you a little boost here and there. But the biggest ones are usually in the spring and the fall. That said, I think if you're a Rouge member, right, like the sale totally makes sense because you get 20% off. Next one being VIB, it's 15% off. That's pretty good. When it kind of gets to the 10%, the Insider, I don't know if it's like the thing that's really worth it because it's 10%. I would say for those that are insiders, I would say if you can hold up and wait for the Sephora sales that like have the 20% off for everybody. That's usually around the holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, right? That's when they usually throw that promotion. I feel like that's worth it for everybody because everybody has a shot to get 20%. But for these kind of bigger ones, I feel like it's really only worth it for like Rouge and then maybe VIB. Still 15% is it's better than nothing, right? But like, I feel like this is more like a Rouge sale. As always, I will definitely have a video of recommendations on things that are worth checking out, especially during the sale. And of course, I'll probably be partaking in a couple of things. I usually stock up on skincare and stuff like that. However, the other thing I do want to point out too is that while yes, there is going to be a Sephora sale, also pay attention to the other brands like for their own separate sites because sometimes they usually have better sales than what you can get at Sephora or even Ulta, right? So like say Ola Henriksen, for example, they usually do like a 30% off. Or sometimes Fenty will do a 30% off. And it's usually like on the heels of the Sephora or like Ulta, like 21 Days of Beauty or the that they do, right? So kind of be mindful of that. If you're looking to save some money, you want to save some money, look at the other retailers because sometimes they have a better deal. That said, I'm excited. Listen, I do love the Sephora sale. I really do. Because usually around that time, they'll release some new products and it kind of is really nice to be able to like get 20% off at the jump. So that's nice. I also need to like make a little list. Maybe we should do that. Maybe one of the live streams we'll do a little drunk shopping or drunk window shopping to see what I'm going to put on my list. I think that'd be kind of fun. You should probably do that. So check that out in April. And yeah, so with that said, I have to call it I'll buy it on sale because that's exactly what this is. I'll buy it on sale. I love that. Okay, next. Ooh, I am excited, but I'm sad that I missed the lab access release. So Ritual Defee, my good friends over at Ritual Defee, that makes my thorn oil. I love you so much. Okay. They are coming out with a limited edition creator concealer. It's ultra high coverage and plush wear. They're $20 a piece. It looks like they only released 4 shades, or no, maybe 5 shades or 6 shades. They only released a couple of them. And that's what I love about Ritual Defee is that every so often they'll be doing like these little lab releases. They want to see people's feedback and their reaction and to see if this should be like in production, if there is a demand for it and all that stuff. And I think that's really, really smart. Now, yes, I am affiliate with them. So if you ever did want to pick up anything from Ritual Defee, feel free to use my code Theresa 10. You can save 10% off your order. And the things that I always recommend, obviously the thorn oil, and now as of late, really the levitation lash, because that is a very beautiful mascara. It's actually what I have on my eyes today. Anyway, now I have a concealer from them. It comes in a little round disc guy. It looks like a little UFO. And that concealer is good. I think I have it in the shade NYX. It's called the Ethereal Veil Conceal and Cover. That took, I need a sip after that one. So I have it in the shade NYX. It retails for $34 and it's a really beautiful concealer. And I love using that concealer with my skin tints, my little foundation serum. So I feel like it's always like a really good match. I love how like hydrating the formula is. I always feel like it's like super comfortable. So I'm like really intrigued to see what this potential new concealer is going to be like because I really like the old one. So it's like, what is going to be kind of different about this? Which I will say with the Veil concealer, it's not like a super full coverage concealer. It's more like medium, right? And it's definitely more skin-like. So I feel like maybe this one, it being high coverage, means that we're really going to see like it try to erase things. Which I mean, I'm not opposed to. There are things that I would love to erase, okay? So I'm curious. So I don't know what I can call this. I'm kind of like, again, sad that like I missed out on this opportunity. I'm usually pretty good about trying their lab access stuff, or at least trying to like purchase it or whatever, but I missed out on this one. So I hope the ones that did pick it up, I hope you do enjoy it or at least give your feedback to them. And I really kind of like sincerely hope that this kind of comes out because I really want to see how this is gonna work with their other complexion products, like the 3-drop foundation. That's really good. I don't know. I'm intrigued. So I think what I can call this, just to be kind of cheeky, I'm gonna call this "and don't it up" because I like the description of the concealer, and by description I mean just the name of it. The ultra high coverage and plush wear. That sounds really good. So please don't it up. Make it good. Make it beautiful. Okay, that's all I got. Next. All right, I hate this. And I'm so surprised too because Spectrum really does a nice job usually with makeup bags and all that good stuff. But this is probably one of the ugliest makeup bags that they have ever made. And this is the mini collection. Yuck. Ew. Even the sponges are so lazy. All right. What is going on, Spectrum? We need a wellness check for you? What is this? All right. I expected this from Makeup Revolution. Not from you. Not from you. Especially when you deliver like this. Like, what is wrong with you? Stop it. So, all right. This collection, you have the mini 6-piece brush set for $55. I don't really give a shit about their brushes. I could kind of care less. Then you have the Kabuki brush for $24. Again, I don't really give a shit about. Then you have the makeup bag for $32. Drop that 3. Okay. This is like a $19 to maybe $21 to $22 makeup bag. And so then it's overpriced. Like, that's a lot. Then you have the 3-piece sponge set for $21. Okay. And then you have the mini brush bundle. Also, I guess everything, right? So that's $105. No. Hold on. Oof. No. No. I I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm surprised with this release because every Disney collection, I want to say for the most part, has been like really cute and adorable. I'm like, what the is this? I don't love this. Oh, my thing is not even spinning. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hey! I'm trying to fuck me up back there. Also, I laugh every time someone comments and is like, I get distracted. I'm like, good. Because that's going to be my subliminal message to you. Can you guess what the subliminal message is going to be? Anyway, I hate this. I think this is ugly as and I wanted and expected more, and I'm just very surprised. I'm very surprised that this is what we're dealing with. They did Minnie dirty. Like, how the can you create something like that when you've done something like this? Like, how? How? Like, this is cool. What the I hate it. I hate it. Even like the Fantasia hat, at least that was like different, right? It was stupid, but at least it was different. This just feels lazy. It doesn't warrant the $32 price tag. It's like, you got some balls charging that putting it on like a faux leather green little makeup bag, and you basically frick it together this mini head on it. It's so dumb. I hate it. Out of here. No. So yeah, we're gonna call this great, more Disney. Because great, more Disney. Next. Oh my god, we have a new brand, y'all. Bella Hadid is coming out with the brand Orbella. Okay, what is Orbella? Reveal your alchemy, May 2nd. All right, I mean, I don't know. I'm really, okay, hold on. We're gonna look at the little video. Orbella, founded by Bella Hadid, reveal your alchemy at 5'2". Okay, it doesn't really say anything. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what any of this means. Now listen, I love me some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I do love me some Yolanda. Even though watching back at it now, she definitely said some very weird, problematic things. Very weird and problematic. Listen, the fact that I even said it out loud, and if you're on TikTok, I'm pretty sure now your TikTok feed, because that's how, like, you know, these robots work. That's how Skynet works. You're now going to probably see all the times that Yolanda was problematic, especially with Gigi. Ooh. Okay, so anyway, that's another story for another day though. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know anything about this other than what is already here. So let's see, what do they say? I actually didn't even read the full post. Well, we don't know what the exact products will be sold. The filed trademark lists fragrances, scented lotions, and oils for the body and face, scented shampoos, conditioners, and styling creams, air fragrance, reed diffusers, and incense. Okay, wait a second. So it's gonna be a home essentials line and hair care and pretty much just body lotion so far. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like the logo kind of feels like I would see this in a salon. You know what I mean? Like in the weird little case that nobody ever opens. Have you tried our Orbella line? Like that's kind of what it feels like. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what the products are going to be. Also, when I think of, I don't really think of Bella Hadid, I guess. How f*** of me. I don't know. I just don't, like, is she big into hair care? Does she love diffusers? I don't know anything about her other than like what they portrayed her on Housewives, which I think, didn't she get like a DUI or something like that? Underage DUI? That's all I remember about her. And then she had dark hair. That was that. I don't know. I need to look into this more, but I guess we're just gonna say, hey, alert, new brand alert, new brand alert. This is a billion-dollar industry, right? Probably trillion-dollar industry. Well, that's another bitch throwing our hat in the ring. So yeah, all right. I'm intrigued to see what this brand puts out, but so far it's giving me fancy-ish sounding hair care products, potentially in a salon, in a glass case. That's where I go with that. Next. Oh, look at this one. I don't know what that was about. So Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay is coming out with the Smokey palette in 3 sizes. You have a 9-pan, a 16-pan, and a 42-pan. And that's a lot. That's a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. That's a lot. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Now, are all of the same shades? Okay, wait. This is confusing. Wait, why is this f***ing me up? So I'm assuming that if you want all the shades, you get the big boy. You want some of the shades, you get the medium boy. And if you only want 9 of the shades, you get the little boy, right? Because, I mean, it does look like copy and paste, like copy and paste. It has to be, right? It's copy and paste. This is all copy and paste. Is this copy and paste? I feel like it's kind of gaslighting me a little bit because is it different? No, I feel like it's probably the same. Oh, okay, hold on. Did it launch already? Let's see. What the f is any of this stuff? It's very fucking, I need more drinks. Need more drinks, but hold on. We need to figure this out first. Okay. So they do have the Smokey palette. Snow, a white matte. Okay, so wait a second. So let's go to the big boy palette. And if it has the same shade names, then we know. Yeah, okay. It does. So this is purely a copy and paste job. But I kind of actually like that though. Because usually I feel like the complaint is, you know, oh God, I would like this more if it was edited down, right? Because sometimes big palettes just scare the out of us. Like it's just like the Morphe days, like, like it's just a ghost that we don't want to see. And it gets to be overwhelming. And someone who has anxiety like myself, like sometimes the more options just makes it that much more crippling. So I kind of love the idea that they released a small, medium, and large version, like a mama bear, a papa bear, and a baby bear. I love that. Set of 2 eyeshadow palettes. Embrace your Smokey. Okay. This pack is a great value. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, wait a second. I'm reading someone's review on this. Lisa, who's a verified buyer. Okay. This pack is great value if you want to gift one palette to a friend, and past releases each palette has had a few shades. The large palette didn't. However, the 16 pan has the same shades as the 42, so I bought the 16 for travel purposes. Okay. See, that's cool. I did research before I bought it, so I knew I was getting into here. When I bought the double pack, it was worth saving. Okay. All right. So this is like purely a copy and paste thing, but I think it's done in a very nice way. So I kind of like that if you want a big bitch, you can have a big bitch. You want a medium bitch, you can have a medium bitch. You want a baby bitch, get the baby bitch. I like that they did that. And I'm not mad at it at all. It's actually kind of funny because I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this, I just assumed it was one palette. So it would kind of like took me by surprise and I was like, oh, it's 3. Oh, okay, I see that. So yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot. Beauty Bay shadows, they're okay. I feel like I've had some palettes that I really enjoyed, and then I had like the Nikki Tutorials ones where I just hated. I just did not like it. I thought they were stupid. I love the packaging and the concept of it more than the actual application. I've always struggled with it, but then I've had other, like I think there was like a green palette that I got from them that was super good. So I mean, yeah, like it's weird. Some Beauty Bay palettes are okay, some are just not so much. So yeah, I like this, but it's literally copy and paste, but in a good way. Next. Oh, okay. First of all, I love this. This green is calling me. It's calling me. And I've never tried Valentino's Cushion Foundation, so I don't really know what to expect, but I kind of want to buy it because I love that packaging. And it's kind of funny because it feels like it should be almost Christmassy, but it's also springy too, but that green, I guess, just reminds me of Christmas. So this is a compact cushion foundation with a creamy formula for a medium to buildable coverage and a lightweight skin feel, breathable texture, and 24-hour wear for a radiant matte finish and instantly perfected complexion. This is cute. This is very pretty. I don't know shit about the formula, but if it's anything like their foundation that they have, their liquid foundation, I will like it because that's actually one of the better high-end formulas is Valentino. Valentino makes beautiful lipsticks and they make beautiful foundations. They really do. So I kind of want to try it. I gotta call my girl Michelle. Which, of course, Michelle would like this post because we like the same things. We love opulence. So I gotta call Michelle and ask her actually if she has used this cushion foundation. But if it's Michelle, she probably has. So I probably should just call her and ask her. Which, should I call her now? No. We reserve that for lives only. She's on call. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. I think it's really pretty. And I kind of love that now when I look at it at different angles, it kind of looks like AstroTurf, and which then reminds me of like let me tell you. So last weekend, I was hanging out with a friend and we went to Boxy Park, which if you've ever been to Orlando or like Lake Nona area, Boxy Park, not as cool as it sounds. It was weird. Anyway, so we wind up like just meandering around and we walked to this hotel that had this wild, crazy ass garden outside. The ground was made out of astroturf. So it just felt like this is the place that we would die. It felt really, really weird. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. Like they manufactured, like they had real trees, but it was just all fake grass. And it just felt like if I was in a really weird acid trippy horror movie, that I would just be walking into this place. I'm trapped in this world forever. Like that's what it felt like a really bad version of like, Are You Afraid of the Dark episode, except make it for adults and throw in some sex in there. Like that's kind of the vibe of it. But they had really weird statues. Like they had like a lot of questionable art. So some of it was kind of like spooky because it was like all these like grim reapers that were kind of around, but then they would also have like a giant bunny. And it was an acid trip for sure. But then there was this one sculpture of like a swan lady, which I posted about it and I didn't realize it's actually like a famous thing. Apparently in like Greek mythology, Zeus would just transform himself into animals and just people, which I guess I must have missed out that lesson in school that day because I didn't remember it. I have an art background and I was like, I've never heard of this before. Granted, it's photography like anybody gives, but still I was like, wow, okay. Anyway, highly recommend you checking out a swan lady. So this compact reminds me of the AstroTurf on that day. And for that, I kind of want to get it. It's a good memory. Okay, I'm gonna call this. I gotta call this. Someone call Michelle because we need to know if this is worth checking out or not. Next. All right, my little angels. It actually is very fitting that my drink is done. Okay. Anyway. Now I would love to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you have any of these products or if you're going to be picking up any of these products because I just want to know. And of course, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button. It's free. And hit that bell icon for notification of all of my future posts. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and to my beautiful, wonderful YouTube members and patrons. Thank you so much for being an adorable, delicious little sundae that I get to eat over and over and over again. And now you're living in my belly and you can't escape, and this is where everything ends. No, I love you. Thank you so much for keeping this garbage boat afloat. I couldn't do it without you, and just, you know, y'all are sweet. Y'all are great and wonderful, and I love you to pieces. And if you want to know what is currently on my face, everything you need to know, if I remember, will be listed down below. And I will see you, little crumb cakes, later. Bye. Bye, guys.